Hey everyone, the match that we thought was over just keeps going.
It's the match that doesn't end.
Dice rolls over and over again.
Some people messed up their rolls and did some actions when they shouldn't. So here is why we keep going, because it's the there. All right, that's enough. That's enough.
We're done. We're done.
All right.
So we want Lamb Chop to come and get us. Oh my god!
I know.
All right. So if you watched the last stream, why don't you tell us what happened? What did Joe do? He did a bad.
He did an oopsie.
Yep.
So basically, on the first game, Joe moved energy or didn't move energy when he should have, and that kind of caused things to get a little bit messed up. I got to pick the right teams. Holy crap!
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, and luckily, Mike being
the guy that he is.
Hold on. Yeah, you're good right now, I think, Joe.
Which team is? I'm sorry, we're totally unprepared for something that we had a long time to prepare for. So, Joe,
it does on my screen. Let me check the YouTubes.
What? Team A.
He wanted to make sure that he is mirrored correctly.
Yeah. What team is Bodie running? Or not Bodie, but Ingleduem.
Both of yours, Matts, are in the same orientation, so you're fine.
Matt J, what's up, Matt?
All right. There we go. Oh, come on, stuff. All right, there we go. All right.
So, yeah, Mike being the good guy that he was like, you know what, Joe? I don't want you to be disqualified. I don't care how caffeinated you were. So he said, you know what, let's redo this match. It's 1-1 right now, and this is the final round.
Yeah, and Joe was the most caffeinated that we've ever seen him. So,
yep. It's true.
All right. So let me unmute their microphones. All right, gentlemen, we are ready for you guys whenever you are, and let's have some non-shenanigans gameplay. Oh, all right, gentlemen, we're ready to go. Let's try not to have some shenanigans in this gameplay. So here we go.
All right,
I'll do my best.
We're not worried about you.
If he could look at me, he would be looking at me right now.
All right. So it looks like Joe's going to be going first here. So
let's see.
Yeah.
You got that, and that.
For Joe's team, he always should be going first because it's just better for him all around with his team. Honestly.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a sidekick, but what else?
So is he gonna go instant war, like he does?
Not early on, I don't think.
I think he might do it. He might be that guy.
But
do I want to pay for an instant war then res? I think I want to do that, but then I throw my bag off.
Matt, I can't control the swearing on stream. It's out of my hands.
Never mind. That is a good plan.
Is he gonna double res here?
Yeah. So we're doing instant war. Doing Thor Global first.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Then I am purchasing instant war for one, and it's the orange die. Yeah, we got it from the last time. And then I'm going to resurrect with this wild.
That's wild.
That is a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Yeah, his bag's gonna be a little bit upside down, but I think.
Well, he can. Yeah, he's still going to be able to res next turn to try to reset. So
he's trying to get ahead on the purchases in the order that he can do them, trying to push the gameplay along a little bit. I understand what Joe's doing. It can be a little bit risky.
Intelligence Global. Put it over to my prep area.
Oh.
Priority and pass turn 2, please.
Yep.
The sly little move there.
My bag, and then everything goes in.
So Mike just purchased.
If I could roll an instant war right now, that would be amazing.
Oh, he's on his team B. I messed up. Hold on. Team B.
See, we were giving Joe all the hard issues for messing up. Here you are the one messing up. You know.
Hey man, I don't mess up rolls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, he
you
did.
just mess up streams.
That is a
hey
whole
man,
lot
that's
of fists.
I did not. I was not fully prepared for this. I just got done watching
An innuendo there. Hoping the guy
Twilight
doesn't
Zone.
pick up on it.
Yeah, watched that earlier today. I've been watching, catching up on Destiny or Discovery. Sorry.
Oh, that's really good.
They're
All
just
right.
like, oh, Joe knows. Joe.
I think
No, we don't know anything about what's going on, Joe. We're talking about TV shows.
Yeah. So I think a good thing for him to go for
So
here
we've got 4 in the bag.
might be a Green Devil mask, perhaps.
Not having seen the earlier matches and not really,
I think we're gonna
looking at
go
the
with-
teams beforehand, just seeing what I see on Mike's team, a Green Devil mask is going to be something he's going to want early to slow Mike down while he builds up, and it's part of his win con with the Riddler, so it's not a bad move.
Yeah. Oh, he went
went
to
to
back.
Baxi.
He went to Boxy though, so
Pastor?
That's a good move.
Roll.
That rogue has done a lot of damage. Oh no.
getting the rogue early, allows to do little onesie twosie damage throughout, so it's not a bad thing.
That chip damage in early.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Now Mike's gonna try to get the switch out here
You wanna play him
early though to help slow down Joe. So let's see if he goes for it now or not.
Yeah.
I think he
I'm like,
kind of
man, that
has
was
to.
enough for a Hulk.
I think fielding Kree Captain.
Well, he
is
doesn't.
kind of
He
like
doesn't have
the-
the energy to do it this turn if he's
Yeah.
going to do it that way.
Yeah.
So,
Oh no, I take that back. He could. There's a way. Yeah, he could, but
for a Scarlet Witch and Res.
And he's just
Oh.
not going to field.
His
yep.
I think that's better.
Captain.
Do you
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't really help him out right now.
He needed Kree Captain to come up his energy to be as efficient as he could. Oh my
Oh,
god,
nice.
Mr. Wizard
no.
over here.
No, it was guaranteed he was getting it next turn.
I know, but
so-
still, pulling it out of the bag is kind of impressive.
Yeah, it's that extra taunt in the face.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, don't worry about it, Joe. I'll just pull it out and throw it in your face.
I always prefer to keep it in the bag so that they somewhat forget about it. It's like, oh, they didn't get it. Yeah, but I'm still getting it.
Shadow just puts all of his dice on the side. He's like, that's my next turn.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
He
I
doesn't
just,
get played
I,
script, and I was like, you know what?
That's intimidating AF.
oh, but wait, this isn't the normal. This isn't Switch that he's running.
No.
But I don't know.
Careful what you wish for.
This is a different Scarlet Witch he's running.
It seemed like a good idea.
Are you sure?
That's the one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Careful what you wish for.
Ooh, all of this is trash.
Excuse me.
Most famous last words are always
Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
There you go. I think what I'm probably
I'm looking up
gonna
his
do
teams real
is-
fast just so I can get a better look at them.
I think a
Alright,
good move
well,
for Joe
that's cool
here
too, bro.
would be possibly Riddler. Honestly.
So I'll spin this sidekick down to a bolt.
Is that what he's doing? He's got a lot of energy now.
Yeah.
Will Pay 4 for a
Mm-hmm.
dreadnought
Okay.
of the venerable variety.
Yeah, Riddler's another
And
turn
I
away
have
from
5
being
in the bag.
specifically for what he needs. So it's not a bad idea. And this next turn he's going to be trying to correct his bag after he goes to his
I
phases.
might have wanted to purchase a little bit differently.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna do. We'll rewind that. So I'm still purchasing this, but I'm actually gonna do it for. Oh yeah, that's my shield, so it has to be that way. That's unfortunate. And pass priority.
You don't want that thrown brick?
I don't think
Very
that
switch, don't
throne brick really does that much for him right now.
No, you're right. There's no point in buying stuff just to buy stuff.
Yeah. I learned that the hard way playing against people because if you just buy stuff to buy stuff, you just wind up with a full bag.
If you've got bag management under control, there you can get away with
nice
it here
pull.
and there a little bit.
Oh, wow.
But
I was hoping.
Yeah, but Joe doesn't have his bag under control, so it doesn't make sense.
no, he doesn't. He doesn't. It's not.
Oh,
That was
no,
not
Scarlet
a
Witch.
turn to just purchase to purchase.
Well, I mean, you've seen it happen.
I know. That's what I'm
Yeah,
hoping.
Matt, I don't think Throne Brick is a bad purchase, but I just don't think in Joe's situation with his bag upside down, it's not the
No
ideal
way.
Yeah,
situation.
he needs to get the
Oh,
bag back
no.
controlled before he does
Well,
that.
I mean, that would help him get it under control, though, right? Because he'd be prepping.
Things aren't out in the field. No, it doesn't.
It's
well,
gonna
he wouldn't
it
got it
take
right
him
away
longer to
anyway.
get it back under control because he'd have that extra die to deal with.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, let's see what Mike's gonna do here.
Mike's got a level
Yeah,
2.
unfortunately, he did not get the Scarlet Witch out.
He would trade that Kree soldier for the Scarlet
He
Witch.
would trade. He would trade all 3 of his Kree dice if they were up there for that Scarlet Witch right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's in a position where he can buy a throne brick. He's not upside down as much as Joe, and throne brick right now and rezzing.
For a throne brick.
There it is.
Yeah. And then res.
To prep it over using the Supreme Intelligence Global.
Yeah.
I want Riz.
Supreme Intelligence. So for anyone wondering, like I am, Supreme Intelligence says pay
The
2.
rogue does.
Once per turn, move a die with purchase cost 2 or less from your use pile to your prep area. Sidekick dice are considered to have a purchase cost of 0. So that's how he's moving those things.
Joe's bag is fixed now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he wants to be a level 1. I
Oh.
guess you can join the party.
Come on in, the water's fine.
So I think this turn,
Question.
Joe buying throne brick would not be a problem, but he also doesn't have anything to throw it on.
Chance of reroll.
Because I think Kree soldier is too low a life.
That and he wants to keep the his Tabaxi rogue out.
Yeah.
You know,
And that's a 1 defense right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 to field. 1 to have both of us draw and prep, so you take a damage.
And so it begins.
right. No.
Did Joe grab the right dice this time?
But
I think he
also
did.
risk you getting that
He did. He moved 2 over for it. Yes.
and
Yep.
then a res.
Even though he said 1, he did move
And
2.
then a pass.
Gotcha.
So Joe's in the correct purchasing location now. He can do almost what he needs to do because he's got 4 in the bag and going into the next turn with exactly what he needs. So Mike's in a good spot bag wise. He just needs to get that Scarlet Witch out.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's just sitting in that bag.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. He'll
1
have
of
it next
3.
turn, but
Yeah.
It's a lot of energy.
Yeah, it is.
looks like he's going to be re-rolling the throne brick, trying to prep to make sure he gets enough stuff next turn.
Yeah. He's got to kind of run thin. Oh man.
Yeah.
Not for the
He is not getting the rolls he needs tonight.
So this puts Mike like two turns behind, honestly, right now. Joe's almost caught up to where he needs to be to start pushing just damage every single turn, maybe 4 or 5 damage. And he's, I think, like 3 turns away from being able to have lethal with all of his pieces in place and throwing Green Devil Mask out.
I'm gonna flip him down to a bolt.
Is he gonna buy a Hulk here? I feel like there's a Hulk coming.
I
right
feel
yeah.
like there's a Hulk.
Let's go ahead and get our Hulk in rotation.
Yep. Res.
And then double res.
Oh, you take 2 damage, good sir. Stop hitting yourself.
So he takes 2 damage from that.
Assuming you're done after that.
Oh, and Scarlet Witch is still sitting in the bag. That's fine though.
Yeah. She's coming
All
out
right,
next
so
turn.
Mike is down to 17.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's his instant war.
Yep.
All this is cool. Oh wow, that's a level 3 Venerable Dreadnought. Yeesh.
I don't mind that,
So
honestly.
Do I want to reroll here? I think the answer is yes. Okay, instant war does come up.
Oh.
Field sidekick.
He's just going to start pounding damage into
We
Mike now.
will actually
Yeah.
spin this bad boy down.
He's about to get 3 sidekicks. It doesn't matter.
Pay 2
Field.
to field here, and then we will instant war. So you take 3.
Down to 14.
See what Mike.
Okay, this time I'm actually gonna put them in my bag.
Does Mike take
That trigger
take
up
3?
that
Do he have to?
bad
Does he have to
refill
reload his bag?
He does have to
do you not
reload.
Have any dice in your bag?
for me. One.
Okay, then yeah, it does. So you draw that one, and then you set it aside, and then you
You
refill
reload,
your bag, draw 2 more.
And the
field whatever sidekicks, and then put.
Mike's
that
put off
sucks.
Scarlet Witch so much for. Well, he can put it in his bag or in
Field
his
the sidekicks that they get.
prepper.
Yeah,
How
but
many
now he has
sidekicks?
a bag full of dice where he just had that one before.
Yeah. I mean,
This is level
sucks.
3. These are level 1.
Joe's just doing mean things.
I mean, he really is.
Joe's the bad man.
We should have just disqualified him.
Yeah.
Ugh, this guy. All right. Man, that's tough.
Yeah. I think
14.
Joe is probably going to make him prep again to put him down to 13, or I could see him double resing here. That might not be a good bad spot for Joe, but it's also better because Mike's kind of willing to do damage from himself, and he's seen that in the previous games.
I'll have both of us prep and
Yep.
draw, or draw and prep it.
I'm down to 13.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That also helps
Better not
Mike
be a
get
Hulk.
closer to that
Side.
Yeah.
switch.
Mike is
Somebody that
definitely
wants
a
to
willing
watch,
participant in the ramp.
Superhero high.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
What's the toughness on your Kree captain or your Kree soldier?
He's a 2.
Two.
He's a 1, 2.
Okay, so we'll attack with these 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll knock out your field.
And he does 3 damage.
You'll take 3.
Down to 10.
I don't
But
think
Mike
those are
gets to
smart
roll all the things.
Not necessarily.
Joe
He may not
just
have a
filled
Scarlet.
his
Alright,
bag
you're
back up though.
Yeah.
All right.
He may not be able to hit his Scarlet Witch. If he doesn't hit his Scarlet Witch, it's kind of over. Oh,
He got it. He
He
just
got
got
it.
to roll
Oh,
it now.
there's a witch. She's a witch. Burn her.
but he also doesn't.
And
There
which
it is.
finally shows.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
This is only 2.
It'll be rough
Yeah.
times.
I think.
Is that a 2? 3, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And there's no Sararak to help either one out.
And it looks like it got on level 2 phase. So
Yep.
Get 3.
I think Mike's gonna stabilize here, but he's also like
Hey.
2 turns behind still,
Not today.
just from his bag, and he's running out of his resource of life to really
Yeah.
stabilize.
Kree Soldier level 2. Scarlet Witch level 2. That's that. Not
Yeah.
what I want it to be.
It's unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Poor unfortunate soul.
Green Devil Mask and Res. Or Scarlet or Shriek and Res. He can't really afford. His life is getting too low to do that.
if he does it with the Shriek, it's worth it though because you
What
can
did
get
you
the
do
Venerable
with Dan?
Dreadnought out.
Yeah.
What is this? Why so much energy?
I think he's gonna try to. I don't know.
You know, it'd be great right now is if you actually purchased the Supreme Intelligence and you were just like, you know what, let's do this. That would be hilarious.
The thought has crossed my mind, not in this game, but if an emergency.
Yep.
Doing this.
Now,
3 for a Shriek.
He almost has to double res to justify this. Honestly.
I mean, I have a 50% chance of drawing that instant war, so you're still pretty good.
well, he's got a sidekick and the Hulk still in his bag.
Yeah.
So
2 for Parasite.
Oh, he's going full purchase power.
For Supreme Intelligence to move him over.
Okay. All right. I like that. It's just. I think Joe's gonna snatch purchase Green Devil Mask here. Honestly, that's the way he should. That's the way I would do it personally. Because Mike's putting a lot of his board state to being able to have things in the field to stop Joe from doing what he's doing.
Lottery number 1. Okay, I like it.
All right,
I
he's
like
gonna re-roll that. Joe deciding what kind of scumbag move he needs to make
got
now.
him. Alright.
Nice job.
Instant war. You take 3.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Down to 7. Stays there.
I think we lost Robert.
yeah, possibly we did.
2 sidekicks.
Yeah.
No, 2 dice in the bag.
Okay.
There, got 1.
I think Joe has this here.
Yeah, I mean, unless Mike on his next poll gets
Five.
very lucky.
I'm literally one shy.
Yeah, Joe's got it in the bag.
You got me dead bang. I mean, well, nobody got. Yeah, you got your venerable out there at level 3. Yeah, you can take out 2 of my guys. They can only block 1. That's game.
Oh, there's no static field. Oh, there's Kate Bishop though.
Oh, well, still. I mean, I'm down to 7.
So
I can take 1 back and block 1. I'll still take.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
I think, I think what I want to do is I probably want to force you to blink back the.
He's got to just keep his rogue back. Attack with everything else. I think it's safe to do that.
I would attack with the sidekicks, clear out, a couple things.
Yeah, Tabasco Rogue needed to be
and just
2 or 3 in this case.
keep going for next
I
turn.
knew I should have gone for the reroll. I'm gonna have both of us draw on Prep Die, putting you down to 6.
I think that could be it. Honestly.
Pass priority.
Pass back.
And I'm gonna swing with these.
So he's doing fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, still need that extra oomph. So I think 4 and putting you down to 2 is fine. So range will trigger, and I'll knock out your whole team. That's...
You have 6?
Yeah, it's 6. Alright.
Is it 6?
Wait, how was that 6 on range?
You're doing 5 range?
4.
Or is it 6? No,
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Gotcha.
Why is this so?
Hold on. Where's...
Those are my attackers.
Okay. That's game.
Hold on. Venerable Dreadnought isn't it only attacking things do range? Oh, everything has range, so everything is shooting out, and it is
yeah.
okay. Yeah. Everything is range for 1.
Along another turn when it's probably just gonna be able to do 2.
Well, yeah, because what I can do is just get 2 energy for each turn and then do the Tabasco Rogue Global.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, I mean that's fair.
All right, Mike concedes.
I mean, I
Alright.
could draw and stuff like that, but I mean, I'm gonna have to have one hell of a draw.
I think
And
I
even
had
then, I don't
incredibly.
think
Yeah, I think I had incredibly good rolls, and you just had, you couldn't get your throne brick to come up to start helping you.
Break, my control wouldn't come up. I missed.
Now,
You missed a key
how
turn
was
with
that
the
6
with
range
the Scarlet
though?
Witch. To be honest with you, yeah, you
to
did.
knock out.
That
Just,
turn that
Mike's
you
field.
needed it to come up was the crucial turning point in the game.
Because
It is what it is.
because the 4
I mean, you
sidekicks
still had some
attacking,
amazing teams.
Venerable
I
Dreadnought,
sweat it out every
and
time I have
Tabaxi
to play
Rogue.
You, so
He didn't attack with Tabaxi though.
range
not
is
saying
whenever
much,
a
but
range
still.
character attacks. All things with range.
That's right.
So-
because it's just me.
He had
it's
6
definitely one of the
range in the
betters.
field, so it made sense.
Yeah. Now what? It was just. I'm not used to range.
Alrighty.
Sorry.
Very good game. See, I told you, should just let it go anyway.
Gentlemen,
Oh,
good
no
match.
comment.
Joe, you were forfeited from the match. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, disqualified is the correct term.
We just
Hey,
wanted
he
to
got
see if you
turned
would do any
where he
We
scumbag
found
moves.
inconsistencies in your play. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't, if Ben were here, he'd probably be saying that. Is he blowing us up in the chat?
No,
No.
Okay.
this is a very impromptu match, so
Well, I mean, I announced it, but people will see it afterwards, and they'll probably be blowing me up.
I mean,
Oh no! Everybody that saw the match and stuff like that, they knew that there was no maliciousness or anything else like that. It's just stuff happens.
we had a little bit of a stumble on the range for a second, but we got it figured out. So on our
range
side
is still.
is stupid. Range is
It's busted.
the worst.
Yep.
By the way, Joe, you have to go to the testing facility for caffeine, so be sure.
Oh,
We testing your blood.
Yeah.
bro, I don't think they're ready for me. Their equipment can't handle this.
Oh my
I'm gonna have to stop at the gas station first.
Calm down, Hammer. I'm gonna have to stop.
Somebody knows.
I need
somebody
3 more
knows about
5-hour energies right now.
Oh my god.
I've got a case in the trunk.
Oh my god.
Somebody knows about that testing.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Just stay away from the poppy seeds.
All right, so
I love bagels.
oh my god.
Love bagels.
So I think that's gonna do it for us here at the CR Game Room tournament match center thing, octagon, foreshadowing into the match and looking into the mind's eye.
Just keep saying things. You're making it worse.
And Joe did enough scummy things to come on top. So there you go.
Scum
man.
Lord.
He did well. He played well. It was a great game. Thank you so much, Joe. I really appreciate you, man.
Hey man, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Right back
Whether
at
I'm
you,
winning
Joe.
or losing.
I'm just happy to be here.
All right,
So,
so
Mike, it's good to finally see all that Tron stuff.
yeah, that's what I'm
We've been
saying.
missing it, to be honest with you. We've been missing it.
I do love my theme. And hey, ain't going nowhere because I mean, with Origins coming up and they are announcing some Nats, I'm going to give it a shot again this year. So
Yep.
Nice.
Hopefully that one was not an April Fool's announcement, but we'll see what
What the
tomorrow is.
fact that there's world championships for Dice Masters? Yeah, I think that was the April Fool's joke.
We'll be with you in spirit
open
if we are not there physically.
Yep.
All right,
For
so
sure.
that's gonna do it for us. Be sure to like, subscribe, and just try to be more social with us. And we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Later.
I'm waving and the camera isn't even on. I'm an idiot.